We did ads from Jimmy Barry Murphy, the Cork manager, earlier on the programme. Let's hear from him again now. More considered thoughts this time with Clare McNamara.
Yeah, Jimmy, we heard from you just on the final whistle there. You've been into the dressing room. What's the feeling now?
Well, I suppose like any team in a drawn match, there's a sense of anticlimax, and you've got to go away and regroup now. But lads, I suppose, are a bit down that if we felt we were nearly there, maybe a bit lucky to be in that situation. But I think overall, as I said already, draw was a fair result.
I suppose you only went into the lead in the 71st minute.
Yeah, I suppose normally it's a good time to lead late on, and you can't give the other team a chance to get back. But they got their opportunity and they scored a brilliant point to equalise, in fairness to them.
Anticlimactic, I know, as you say, but is there a feeling maybe that you got out of jail today?
I'm not so sure about that. Clare played very, very well. Got some magnificent scores, I thought, and they're a superb young team, in fairness to them, and I thought they were a credit to their manager the way they played and the style of hurling they played. But equally, our lads showed great character because it was a game we were chasing, as you said, from the word go, and when we needed goals, we got them. I think that's a great sign of our lads' character as well, that they play with great spirit and never threw in the towel.
Yeah, 3 goals, fantastic in an All-Ireland final, of course. But overall, do you think your forwards just didn't get enough ball that they needed?
Well, there's many. We'll look at it again after the collated day. It'll be different, maybe. But certainly, when we got the opportunities inside, we took the goals very, very well. And we'd like to get more ball into our full forward line, I suppose, and hopefully it might do more damage. But every game has a life of its own, and probably be different again the next day.
They'll be back here in 3 weeks' time. Who has the momentum now, do you think?
I'd say it's very hard to say. I think it's 50-50 again. I thought it was going to the game today. I thought it was about the size of it, and I think the same next day, really. I mean, the two teams are very evenly matched, have been all year, and I'm just looking forward to having another go at it next day.
Yes, we're all looking forward to part 2. Thanks, Jimmy.
Thank you very much.
Jimmy Barry Murphy himself, of course, and Davey Fitz will have to cross swords again. Let's get his thoughts now with Clare.
Davey, this incredible championship goes to another day. What's your overriding emotion now?
Well, if we'd have lost that, it's all the same anyhow, in my opinion. I thought we played unreal stuff, so we did today. A lot of things out there I could talk about, but I'm just going to leave it be, and we've another day out in 3 weeks' time.
Are you left with some anger or frustration?
People aren't blind out there, so just leave it at that. That's it. We've got to go to battle again, and we'll go out there to battle, and we'll see what happens. It'll, like, the good thing with Clare and Cork, they're 2 good hurling teams, and they give everything they had outside there today, and it's probably great for the neutral to watch. Maybe not so great for us, You
don't want to elaborate on anything else for us?
No.
Was it a game you should have won, Davey?
Yeah, we had it won a few times, and they kept being brought back in touch, But that's the way it goes, We're only the small little fish out there, so we are, and we're trying hard to make it through. But it's hard to get the breaks when you're the smaller fish.
You did survive a lot that was thrown at you. 3 goals, a penalty saved.
Yeah, you look at it like the opportunities that were presented to Cork were fairly unreal, and they hit us blow after blow, and we kept coming back. But it's tough on the lads. They're young lads, and they keep having to deal with blow after blow, but they dealt with it, and I'm extremely proud of them. So I am, and fair play to Cork. It was a good hurling game, so it was out there, and it'll be exciting again the next day, and I just have to try and get the boys rallied again, so I do. But didn't it show some heart at the end when the game looked over to go back up that field? And Donovan, probably if I had to pick one to score a point, I don't know what I'd pick Donny, but he did the business. Fair play to him.
He did the business. Of course, you've got a lot of players involved in the under-21 final as well. How's that going to work?
Yeah, it's a big ask for us. It's week after week after week. It's going to be very hard to get them up again in 2 or 3 weeks' time, so it is. But so we'll turn up and see what happens anyhow.
Today will be a huge experience for them, though. Will that help towards the belief the next day?
Well, you see how they handle themselves today. They let themselves go, and I thought they played some lovely patches of hurling, there was 2 yellows there in the first half. I don't know, should have been 2 yellows, to tell you the truth. We're a bit unlucky maybe, but I was very happy the way they played. I thought they let themselves go unreal, and in fairness to Cork, you have to say, they fought back unreal, so that they gave every single thing, and they never give up either, and you'd expect that from Cork. They're a great hurling county, so they are, and they're going to throw the kitchen sink at you anyhow, so it's never over, and I'd say the next day will be unreal as well.
Do you think that should have been a sending off, the 2 yellows you referred to there?
I don't know. Sure, you're the one with the cameras, I'm not sure, only what I'm told, so I'll leave it to you. I'm not going to get involved in that. We would prefer, I suppose, in all fairness, to play 15 and 15, and let's see what happens,
It's been an incredible journey. Can you do it the next day?
Oh, we can, yeah. We'll be trying. We'll be trying hard. So we will. Are we up against it? We are. So we are, just with all the matches and everything. But you know what? I'll give them a few days and they'll probably be bouncing back to know when we train and when we go on again, you know. So my hat is off to the lads, and they never say die. And I think for anyone watching Jay outside there, like, that's what you want. Like, even for the small little fishes as we are, we keep fighting, and it shows everyone out there this is a great game. Keep playing it, and you never know what the story will be.
Well, thanks, Davey. We're looking forward to the next day.
Thank you.
We've had a look at Anthony Nash. Let's hear from him.
Anthony, an incredible final. How are you feeling right now?
Mixed emotions, I suppose. Like, you don't really know if you're happy or sad with 15 minutes to go. I suppose we were well out of the game, and I suppose when injury time was up, we felt that we'd lead. But look, it was the strangest game ever. Like, you know, Jesus, I was up and down the field there at one stage. You know, I was more out of the goal than I was in the goal there for 2 or 3 minutes. So look, it was weird. It was strange how we feel now. Like, we just put the heads down again for the next 3 weeks. No point saying otherwise, and you know, drive on and just prepare for another final.
So you had mixed luck as well with your trips up and down the field.
Yeah, like, I suppose first half there, I kind of, you know, I was surprised when I looked up to see the goalkeeper had, you know, encroached so close to me, and it happened to me once before and we got a retake, so I was expecting a retake, but look, played on and that was it. Lucky with the second one. Third one, just they saved it well in the line. Unfortunately, we'd have to crossbar, like, you know, after that, so it could have gone over and under. And look, you don't know what happened after that. Like, you know, the game might have changed, or we might have won by a point or lost by a point, or I don't know. But it happened, and that's it, really.
You think Cork were lucky to get a draw?
I don't know. I suppose, like, anytime you get a draw, you're kind of looking at it and you're kind of saying, look, what could we have done? And it'll take us, look, I suppose, a day or two to kind of look back at it maybe and look at the stats and stuff and see where we could have improved and everything like that. Like, but look, it's just it's a strange feeling. Another 3 weeks of preparation, like, and like, unfortunately the GA lost a good person there as well yesterday, so it kind of puts into perspective, like, when you see the likes of Barry Kelly's wife passing away, unfortunately, like, so like, we'll all go back to work tomorrow and be preparing for a final. Unfortunately, a man like that in the GA has lost a family member, like, you know, so it puts things very much into perspective.
Absolutely, it does. I suppose for those neutrals watching, it's another day out and this incredible championship trundles on.
Yeah, look, for, I suppose, the supporters, like, the emotions, I say, the fans was fantastic. Like, there was a kind of it was so loud at one stage there, like, you couldn't even hear yourself think at times, like, especially the last 10-15 minutes, like, and that's great. Look, the GA is, look, hurling, I believe, is the best sport in the world, and like, we're lucky to have it, and we had a draw last year, like, and I suppose looking from the sidelines last year, watching the game, you were kind of saying, geez, how are they going to pick themselves up, like, but no, we're in that position. You know, to put the head down, back to training as if we're preparing for the first final again, so that's it, really.
Who do you think will have the edge going into the replay?
I don't think any team has an edge. Like, you know, I suppose Clare had a better performance than us today for, I suppose, 65 whatever many minutes. Like, so I suppose they'll be happy enough with their performance, like, and try and push on, and we'll do the same. Look, it's game 2, like, you know, and every team is going to try and improve in what they were poor at, and every team's going to try and push on in what they were good at. So look, I don't think any team will have a massive advantage. Like, and you said, it's just a great day out for the neutrals.
Thanks very much, Anthony.
No problem. Thanks very much. Thank you.
Well, you do expect a goalkeeper to have composure, and fair play to Anthony Nash there in thinking of Catherine Kelly, who of course passed away in the last couple of days.